Hi everyone and welcome to Wedding Spill. It's finally happening.
It's out of the chat.
It's out of the chat and it's happening. This is a podcast about everything weddings. So if you were getting married, this is the podcast for you. I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name is Stacey and I'm from Sunbuzz Media. I'm a wedding videographer. I've been a videographer now for 2 years but I have been in the industry for a lot longer, for probably over 10 years, I think it is. Studied a Bachelor of Film and Screen Media Production in Brisbane. Have lived in Los Angeles, so I've done a lot when it comes to filming. Transitioning into weddings has been the best thing. And I never thought I'd say that, but I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's me. My co-host is Gabby from Just Smitten. Gabby?
And I'm Gabby from Just Smitten. I do all things weddings, events, floral design, all that sort of stuff. Been doing it 10 years now and still love it as much as the day I started. Few things about me. I'm mum of 2 boys, which is always fun. Chaotic life doing that and weddings, working all the time on the weekends, meeting the most amazing people. Met Stacey and Simone through the wedding industry and just clicked and decided we'd start this Wedding Spill podcast. Yep. So it's not just about weddings, it's about love as well. We want to really get some beautiful people on, some guests who've been married a long time. Our dream is to definitely interview a couple who've been together like 50, 60 years or something like that, I would assume would be amazing. So if you know of anyone, hit us up. We would love it.
Yes, put it in the DMs.
And I'm Simone. I'm also a wedding videographer and I work with Stacey. We've known each other for 10 years and we've both worked in broadcast TV news for a very long time. And we were just looking to try something different and we actually really enjoyed filming weddings. So we can't wait to keep going with that.
Yeah, it's been a busy year.
It has been.
And we have just come to the end of our wedding season, believe it or not.
Yes, the end of the season, but you finished off just before the end of the season going to America. How was that?
Oh, it was unbelievable. So we have just come back from America. We did a wedding videographer workshop with the most talented hosts, Runaway Vows, Jake and Nate, Emma Kay from Emma Kay Films, Aaron from 31 Films, and it was Will.
Will.
Yeah, he's best editor. So what we learned over there was just priceless. We were in a big Airbnb with all these other wedding videographers, and honestly, everyone was so lovely, so nice. There was no egos, which I thought for sure there'd be egos, but there wasn't. And we all just worked together and were able to talk about the industry and how you can become better at your job. And I don't know, I just learned so much and it was worth the expensive price.
I was going to say, yeah. How much was that?
It was over 20 grand.
Okay, yeah, good. And we definitely think you can put what you've learned into real life back in Mackay.
Yeah.
Hopefully travel, do some more destination weddings.
Absolutely. We would love to be destination wedding videographers. We just want to keep upping our game. And I just think education is so important for any industry. If you're not learning, if you're not constantly learning, you're not growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we learned so much over there. You can think that you know what you're doing and then you can see what other people are doing and ways that you can make yourself better. And it was priceless. It was such a good experience. So if you are a wedding videographer listening to this, I definitely recommend going over. Highly recommend doing the filmmaker workshop.
I think we'll definitely be going back. Oh. I don't know when, but we'll be going back.
We would love to. But it was
in the
very
future
expensive.
maybe.
Yeah, it was worth it. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think on this podcast we're going to spill the tea.
Yes, 100%.
How juicy are we going to get with it, girls? Like, are we getting right into spilling it out or?
Yeah, so juicy. We're nothing like,
Nothing's off limits.
Nothing's off limits. Nothing's off the table.
No.
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
And our next guest on the not our next guest, our first guest on the podcast is a very exciting guest.
Yep. Amazing.
You'll find out, I guess, who that is on the next episode. So tune in.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So Stacey, you're going to have a segment each week about what you're seeing on social media.
Absolutely.
So what's the tea? What's happening?
I love social media. I should get off social media as much as I am on it. I saw this lady on TikTok and she had a nice outfit on, but she did not do the dress code of what the bride wanted. And
What was the dress code?
I don't know what the dress code was. She never mentioned it.
Oh, she didn't mention it.
No, but it wasn't what the bride wanted. So the bride had asked her to leave the wedding. Is this okay?
Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I've seen it before where everyone was dressed in like browns, like neutral colors for a wedding. And there was one guest, was a child actually, who was not dressed in the dress code. They definitely didn't kick that child out. Like,
No, you can't.
you can just switch them around in photos, can't you? Like, surely. I don't think it warrants kicking someone out.
And I suppose it depends who the lady was and what.
Yeah.
If she was an acquaintance or if she was
Well,
actually
she
family.
did say she did not get an invitation, a proper invitation. It was her husband. So the husband knew the bride, and it was a text message to come to the wedding.
Oh,
and so
it was like an afterthought.
and she looked lovely. She did look lovely, but yeah,
She wasn't
the
anything.
only time I would say if I would boot someone out of a wedding is if they came in white.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can't wear white to a
I
wedding.
absolutely think that's grounds for see you later.
I think I would. I
You'd
just
let
think
them
that's
stay- so
nasty.
if
I
they
just,
were white.
I'd
and they're-
keep them out of the pictures. Or, like, there's ways to work around it. I think if you've thought about that person and you've invited them, they're there for a reason. You're not going to invite people just to make numbers up.
Yeah, but,
Or are you?
if they wear white,
Everyone's going to be looking and
It
talking
depends
about
what
that
sort
person.
of. It depends. Obviously, if it's another lace dress or some sort of dress, then maybe it's a bit questionable. But if it's like, what if it's a nice suit or something? Or
no, but if it's white,
yeah, there's so many shades of white. There's so many different shades of
Yeah,
white.
but white.
you can't wear white to a wedding. I'm sorry, you cannot wear white to a wedding.
Like,
I don't
absolutely
know.
not happening.
Not happening. I'm sorry, that's a no for me.
Don't wear white to Stacey's wedding.
Yeah,
Noted.
never.
Yeah, don't wear white. But what this lady had on was totally acceptable, I think. And I just think the bride was being a bridezilla.
Now I did see it though, but she was wearing blue and white. So if it was all
blue and
black,
cream.
well, look white. If it was a black wedding, yes, she's going to stand out.
Yeah. I think the bride was in the wrong in this one.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think probably a little bit over the top maybe for this one.
Yeah.
Um,
But another thing I saw on social media, which I thought was a great idea, is charging your guests per head. I think this is a great idea because weddings are so expensive. So if every guest just pays per head.
Per head for what though?
Like it's covering your cost of your meal. It's like going to a restaurant, but you're just paying.
If you're paying for a meal, like if you're just paying for your meal and then like you pay for what you drink, I think it's fine. If you were to charge someone per head to cover like the chair, the venue, all the other things, I don't think you should be getting married.
Oh no, I agree.
think that's like over the top, like way too excessive to charge.
But isn't that what the wishing well's for?
Yeah, it kind of is too.
Because that pays for the wedding, the wishing well, right?
Okay, but depends on what people are putting in. So I think if you are doing a wishing well, to me, it needs to be per person. I think it needs to be minimum $100 per guest.
It depends on the venue though, right?
I think it depends on the situation too. Like, you're not going to ask a single mum who's like really struggling, it's like the most dear friend to you. You're not going to like expect them to put in that much, are you?
$100.
Yeah, I think single mum, like that would probably be a lot.
I'm a single mum. I would put in $100.
And then a gift?
I know a few single mums.
Oh no, but that's what you're saying. Like if you're going to do a wishing well, like a present. So when you give a present to a couple,
that's a present.
Is it $100 per person? I think so. Weddings are too expensive these days. I agree. I just think.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't expect anything. I'm always on the mindset of you get what you get and you don't get upset kind of vibe. Like, you get what you get. Like, I wouldn't expect people.
So you would go to a wedding and not even bring a gift?
Most of the weddings that I've attended recently, and like let me tell you, there's not many that I've actually as a guest, because most of the time I'm also like decorating the wedding. Like I've done them mad favors way in the value of excess of $100. So like I've really helped them out by doing freebies and styling and stuff like that. So most of the time recently I've not put any money in because I've given way more value in what I've done for their wedding or their day than it like exceeds $100. Like, let me tell you.
Are you talking as a vendor or as a guest?
As a guest, like I'm both. Like I've done both. And like,
but you set up their wedding.
yeah, like so I've set it up, done all the styling. Like I've taken no other booking for that weekend. I've set up like a Friday, a Saturday, packed up Sunday when they're all hungover. Like I've packed up their wedding.
Yeah.
To then refresh for next week to start my next wedding like the following week. So there's no way I'm putting in 100. Like it's just
that's
not happening.
fine. I mean, you've just like
you've
given
so
like way more.
Yeah,
worth.
it's hard for me. But like I guess if I was going to a wedding at somewhere like in Airlie or like the Creek or somewhere like that, I would probably definitely, I think maybe 100 is probably warranted.
Yeah. But then you are getting guests to travel. I don't know. I just think
that's another one. Yeah.
Weddings are expensive, and I liked the pay per head. Like I wouldn't expect a present. So I just thought that will help a couple out. I think the cost of weddings for couples, I don't even know how they can manage to pay for it, to be honest.
Do you think this is why people are eloping more?
Probably. Yeah.
I would say it's nearly probably 50% now, hey?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's like 50% would be doing like still like a bigger sort of wedding and then the other 50 are like really scaling back to like a micro or an elopement?
Yeah, and I'd say the people that are doing the big weddings, it's not just the couple paying for it. It's the mum, the dad.
Yeah, like someone else's.
There's a family paying for this wedding. It's not, with the cost of everything.
But do you feel like, so this is my other strong opinion, do you feel like as a wedding vendor, we get a mad rap of like we charge more because it's a wedding or weddings are so expensive?
Like we put our price up because it's like a wedding.
Yeah, do you feel like we get a bad rap for that? Because absolutely, like in conversations with people, I stick up for myself and I think, well, no, like you're not going to work for free in your industry. I work every weekend in the best time of the year, like the season of the year, like to travel, like have fun, especially Mackay because it's so seasonal. Like it's either really nice in winter or it's just hot, humid and disgusting and wet. So you're working like the best part of the year every weekend, missing out on all your events. You book over 12 months in advance all your clients. So then you can't change that. And then people try and still tell me I'm too expensive or I'm not in the budget. I feel like they have to either lower the expectation of what they want or maybe they should just DIY because it's just what they're just, I feel like they're almost asking me to work for free and it's like offending me to like, you know what I mean? Like,
because how many hours would you put into making arrangements at home prior to a wedding?
See, I work all week. So I work all week doing the flowers and stuff. And even the time it takes me to pack everything, like you'd be surprised. I spend a day, like normally a Friday, packing my trailer or my car or whatever. And then like packing it up on a Sunday. People only see like how long I'm on site for. There's the travel time, there's the unpacking, and then there's the cleaning aspect of it. Like everything still needs to be cleaned. Like, and then for flowers, I've got to then take them all apart and then put them all away. So there's so much that goes into it that people just don't see. And I guess it's the same for you guys. You're on site for like X amount of hours, but then the editing is like, how long does that take?
So long. Yeah. It's not just the editing, it's the sound design, the color grade. It is
picking music.
It is time consuming. And we would never ever up our prices for a wedding. If anything, I feel like we undercharge.
We are undercharging.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'm the same. Like because I charge on an hourly rate on the weekend. So if you would actually count my hours of what I do during the week, which I don't charge. That's charged in like the cost of the hire of the arrangement and the equipment and stuff. But like if I was to charge the hours, I'm actually working on that. Like I'm way undercharging.
Yeah.
But it's just the pricing in this industry, in this area. You have to be competitive, but it's also so hard because with trends and everything that change, I've got to continually change stock, refresh it, buy new stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so it's just so expensive.
But I think sticking up for the couple, they're getting engaged and they're hitting an industry that they don't know anything about. They don't know about wedding videography. They don't know how much the decorations are going to cost or the
No.
flowers. They don't know, how much the venue's going to cost. Like there's venues now charging just for the venue, like $20,000 just
Yep.
for the venue. So when you add the photographer, like the hair and the makeup, it's a lot of money.
Accommodation.
Accommodation if it's
Cars.
a destination. Yeah, the cars if you're going to hire
Or
cars.
buses.
It's
Hire
so
buses.
much money, but
It is
I
so
think it's
much.
also so important to have a budget. And if you have
Yeah.
a budget,
Or you have to have a budget.
you have to work within your means. So if your budget for a wedding is only $30,000, then you obviously need to pick what's super important to you to spend more money on. Like maybe photography, videography is your most important thing. Maybe decorations is not. So then scale back what you want in other areas to make that up. And maybe like your venue, you have to cut down on that, or food choices or something like that, or ask for people to pay for their own meals to make it work in your budget.
Yeah.
But I think it's super important to have a budget and be upfront about your budget. Like I ask people like all the time, what's your budget? And don't get much response. I feel like they think I'm going to charge them more.
Yeah.
If they say they allowed like $5,000 for decorations, they think I'm going to charge them that.
Exactly that.
So what if I came to you and I have a budget and my budget's $3,000.
Absolutely.
Would you still work with me?
Absolutely. I can do a budget for $3,000.
But are you going to lose out on a weekend because I've got a lower budget?
So it's tricky. I sort of just take on first and best dressed. But you will lose like a bigger client sometimes to go for like a smaller one. But it's not always about the money too. Like it's about the bond you sort of get with the...
Absolutely.
Like I'm all a vibes girl. Like if I've got a really good vibe with you, I want to work with you because I just know that we're going to like... I know that they say you shouldn't be friends with your clients. But like I do get quite friendly with my clients in the sense of like we message for like 12 months about ideas and, all that sort of stuff. So... I don't know. I just love vibes. And if I'm getting along with someone, I know I'm going to do a great job for them. And I'm more often than not, I probably put in like, more work just because I really like them and I want to do the best by them. Like I go above and beyond what I've even said.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Like we will take on weddings even if it's just filming the ceremony. We'll lose out on a lot of money just to do the ceremony. But I think every client that we've had, they've ended up all being just beautiful. Like they're all, to me, they're all our friends. Like I love like one of our clients, they just had a baby. Like,
yeah,
and we wish them well. And yes, we're the same. Like if we vibe, I'm happy to do it.
I know.
for them.
And you can see them even like on Insta or,
Yeah.
Facebook or something.
That's all we've got time for, guys.
Oh, first episode done.
Done and dusted. And we're very excited for our next guest.
Yes.
Well, our first guest, I
Our
should
first
say.
guest, and she's amazing.
She is. Can't wait to see her.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll throw you a little teaser of who it might be for the next episode. She might be a mum of 5. She's been in the industry 5 years now, and she's super talented. So I wonder who it could be.
Let's see.
Stay tuned for next
Stay
week.
tuned. Thank you. Love you guys.